Are you working today? Do I get a rest, Tommy? Are you going to do the work so that I can get a rest? You're such a sweet boy. You're such a sweet boy. I know there's a lot there, isn't there? It's a bit overwhelming. That's okay, Tommy. I wonder if that's my face every time I open the computer. From one moment to the next, it was blue skies, sweltering temperatures, and now look, it's so beautiful. Oh, the fresh air. Oh, that is glorious. Did I ever think I would appreciate this kind of weather? You can see the clouds lifting. I was also just thinking how interesting it is to look at clouds directly in front of me rather than looking up. Like I can see them moving past the window, but they are clearing. I can see the sea again. Oh, the rain's coming in the house. It is raining, big raindrops, but I am so incredibly grateful for it. Oh, did you see that lightning? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm shutting. Oh my goodness, I'm shutting shop. I'm far too close, far too close. Oh my goodness, the doors have just blown open. Oh my god. Oh, I'm scared to go. I'm scared. Oh my goodness, I've never been here alone. When it's like this, and the mosquito screen, I need to pull that up. Oh. Are you okay, Tommy? It's a bit scary, isn't it? A little bit. Don't worry, you've got a carrot. You've got Mr. Carrot. It's gonna be fine, my love. You're trying to sleep, I know. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. It's a little bit scary, isn't it, Tommy? Tommy, he's sitting in my seat. I need to finish my dinner. I need to finish my dinner, my love. This is how we've ended up. Tommy is not the type of cat to sit on anybody's lap. But you're sitting on my lap now because you're a little bit scared. That's all right, Tom Tom. I have never quite struggled eating dinner like I am right now. I'm fresh out the shower, but I'm dripping in sweat, and the only movement I'm doing is this. I've had to close every door and window because of the amount of rain that's coming into the house, so there's no air. I wish I could leave them open. And of course, when we have thunderstorms here, we don't have any electricity. So I'm currently in candlelight eating my dinner. It's very beautiful. I'm enjoying the peace and the ambiance of nature. I'm just sweltering. I'm absolutely sweltering. Buongiorno everyone. The weather has been wild. At times I thought it was the end of the world, honestly. This high up in Avello, on this mountain, I was in the midst of the storm. In the eye of the storm. It was quite incredible, and for that reason I haven't really done very much. I have been in the house for most of the time. Stefania has been away. Stefania arrives today. I'm going to pick her up later on, but I haven't really been doing very much. Well, I say I haven't been doing very much. I've been doing a lot of work, but I haven't been going out basically or seeing anyone. In fact, it has just been myself and Tommy the entire time, other than a few friends popping by and speaking to the fruit man when I go and get some food. And reflecting on the time that I've been alone, it's actually been just what I needed, and I'm sure Stefania will feel the same. We obviously get on very, very well. We are like sisters, but I think every human needs complete solitude for a period of time. It sounds bizarre. Thinking about it, it's never really purposefully, like with everything in our life, every aspect. But at times, like this time, we couldn't do the things together. Several things were happening at the one time and we had to part to do them, as with every time. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, we both realise that it was well needed, even though we are counting down the minutes until we are together again, because as much as solitude is necessary, in our opinion, going through life with your tribe, there's nothing better. There really is nothing better. Stefania is a little bit more social than me, and what I mean by that, although when we're out, I'm the more sort of talkative one and more social, when it comes to going out in the day just to do bits and pieces, I'm very much at home, get things done at home. I obviously work a lot on the computer, so I just go into a kind of zone, like a tunnel. She thinks I'm really weird, and I could sit at that computer for hours and hours, not drink, not eat, just very focused, not have to go out. It's very, very strange. Whereas Stefania's not like that. She's like, we need to go for a walk, we need to have lunch, have a drink. So Stefania, I suppose, gets out and about a bit more than me, but I have honestly been completely alone, and my goodness, did I need it. I didn't realise that I really needed sleep. I didn't realise that I just needed to navigate my days without any sort of structure, just going by how I was feeling that day. So I have caught up on my sleep, I have caught up on my work, I have also done things that, I suppose, the things that you would do when you were little in your bedroom and you're probably a bit bored and you would just do them. For me, it would be put on your favourite song and have a dance and I organised a lot of my things, and I've spent some quality time with Tommy, which has been really, really lovely. So yeah, it's been nice, but I am well and truly ready for my bestie to come home and to get back out onto the Amalfi Coast and enjoy the summer. And hopefully it stays as summer, because the last few days since Stefania has left, it has been like winter. I wouldn't say winter, but autumn to winter. The storms that we have been incredible. Some of the most beautiful, but at the same time most scary storms I have witnessed. This is actually the first time I've been in my Nonna's house alone for this period of time. It's only been 2-3 days, but obviously I've been here with Stefania, I've been here with my dad, I've been here with my brother, and when Nonna was alive she was always here. So this is the first time that I've been alone, and that was the first time I was alone in a storm, and it was the worst storm that I experienced, and it was very scary. There was a lot of water. I saw that there was a bit of damage in Arvello, a tree caught fire from the lightning. There was damage to a few houses. Thankfully for me, everything was fine. I know that my auntie upstairs, everything blew in her house, everything that was plugged in, her televisions, iPads, everything just blown. So I learned in that moment that as soon as there's a storm, I have to pull everything out of the plugs. So I learned something. So I did that every single day, every time a storm came. And the evenings have been chilly. They have been chilly. And when it's not been a storm, it has been so muggy and humid. In fact, I can't believe even today, after the amount of storms that we've had, I am starting to melt. I'm sitting here sweating again, and I'm so confused because normally after a storm, the air clears, it's a little bit fresher, the sunshine is more enjoyable. But that apparently is the end of the terrible weather. It's not going to be highs of 30 plus. It's supposed to be around 26, 27. If it is like that, that's ideal. We can walk to the beach in comfort, we can sit on the beach in comfort, and we can just enjoy the sunshine in comfort. I do have a few things to unbox with you today. I'm just aware of the time because the fruit man is due. I don't know if I should go grab my fruit and veg and then come back and show you. Maybe I'll get started on them now, because there are a few things I can show you without getting up and putting them on, because I need to cool down. Even just filming this segment has got me sweating. We're right back to pre-storm, in my opinion. What do you think, Tommy? Tommy, poor thing, he's just been laying around. He's been laying around. Luckily the floor is cool, so he's just on the floor all the time, and I am just making sure he's hydrated all the time, and I have put the fan on for him a few times, but Tommy's fine, he's absolutely fine. So Stackers has a new collection. We are huge fans of Stackers. We have Stackers travel jewellery rolls and jewellery boxes. Love, love, love them for organising your things. I'm a huge fan of being organised. It literally gives me so much happiness. I don't know why, it just really does. They have just launched a raffia range. Now those of you that know Stackers, it's usually leather, but this year they have introduced raffia, and I absolutely love it. They have done such a good job. They've also done different colours. I have picked up the tan, and then there's also a black. If I show you this one, so this is the raffia black and this is the tan. So this is a travel case. Stefania has this, I think in grey, I can't remember, but she uses this for her makeup when she travels. It is the perfect size. It also has a little mirror in the side pocket. And what's this? Oh, this is a little case for the mirror to go in. So you've got your mirror and you've got your case for the mirror, which is very, very cute, and you can of course use that in your handbags or anywhere else you want a mirror. And what I love about the design of this cosmetic bag is this compartment at the bottom. Stefania often uses this part for her jewellery or her makeup brushes. So very clever. Then alongside the cosmetic bag in the same colourway, I picked up their crossbody bag. I thought it was adorable and perfect for summer. I love, again, the colorway with tan and raffia. I think it is so chic, and you just can't go wrong with raffia in the summer, in my opinion. Inside you have, ooh, I didn't realise, but you have a attached, so you don't lose it. My mum loves this detailing of bags, and I can understand why, because how useful is that with how hectic life is these days? It's so easy to accidentally drop something like this or put it on the side and forget to pick it up. This way, when you need to pay for something, you can pull this out of your bag, pay for it, and even if you forget to put it back in, it will still be there. It will still be there. So that is a wonderful design feature. It is nice and roomy in this bag. You could get a lot of things in. I could definitely get my phone, my cameras, my money, and I think still have a lot of space. There are quite a few compartments, which I think is really good. There is a zip pocket, which is super important for the things that you really want to keep safe. And then on the other side, I don't know if you can see, but you have a pocket here, a larger one, and then here it seems that is so clever. I use the Stackers cable tidy. I adore them. I can't travel without them. It has everything in there, my wires, my SIM cards, my batteries, my lights. It all somehow fits, and inside you have these sort of elasticated loops, and you can slide things in and it keeps it in place. So that's very, very clever. You would have a bag with your product like lipsticks or SIM cards or batteries standing neatly so they don't leak or anything in these loops. That's very, very clever. There's also a portable mirror in here, and then you have another compartment, another little pocket there. This bag most definitely will have all your things nicely organized in it. That is so very clever. And the mirror in this one is just the same as the one I showed you before in the cosmetic bag. Really lovely. This is so, so soft. Wonderful. I've noticed with a lot of Stackers bags you get those mirrors. I think it's a lovely, lovely detail. And then lastly, we have a travel jewellery case in the black raffia, and you will agree that is just as chic and beautiful as the tan. It works every single time. It is a summer classic, and this is actually in a shape I've not seen before. So mine are more sort of rectangle, or I think mine are just rectangle, are they? I love the squareness of this because inside you'll see there is a lot of space to organize your jewellery that you are taking on the go. Oh, they really have included everything. So this side is where you hang your necklaces. Now, necklaces are a nightmare to travel with, especially the necklaces I wear, because they are, I mean, you can't even see the chain is that thin. They are so thin. So I need a travel case. I cannot just throw my jewellery in a bag. I think when I used to do that years and years ago, I would spend hours taking the knots out and it was an absolute nightmare. So these are ideal because you basically unclip this part, you hang the necklace over, you clip it back, you thread the necklace through this piece of elastic, and then the bottom of the necklace, the pendant, sits in there, and that keeps all your necklaces tightly sat against here, so when you're moving around they stay put. Then there's a pouch in the middle that has a zip, so it's nice and secure, and you can store anything in there that isn't going to get tangled. I would suggest flatter things so that when you close it, it doesn't press on the jewellery and damage it. I like to store documents in here, or maybe any money I'm traveling with, things like that. And then over here you have another pouch that is removable, another very clever design feature in my opinion. If there's jewellery that needs to not only go on the go, but needs to go on the go, it needs to go on another journey other than the journey you're on, you can pop this off and take it with you. Just pop it in your bag. Whatever you're doing, whether you need to take more jewellery with you, money, I'd sometimes put money in here, or anything you just want to keep secure. It could be anything. It is funny when you're travelling because you find yourself needing the weirdest things sometimes because you're not at home. So yeah, I sometimes use this for valuable things, things that I don't want to break. I can't think of anything now, but it has happened in the past where we say we need something that we can just put it in and it stay in our bag and it will be safe. And I feel like this is most definitely it. It's padded, so whatever you put in there will be well protected. It has two ties here that you pull in and it's closed. Very, very clever. Of course, you can leave it in your travel case and maybe put rings in it. I think I've put rings in it in the past. Your boyfriend or your husband's cufflinks. And then over here, you have two areas. This one, you can slide your earrings. I'm not sure if you can see the tiny holes, but there's tiny holes in there to slide your earrings in, just as you would in your ear, and pop the butterfly on, and then they're secure. And then here, you have two spaces. I can just about slide my finger into them. What would you use for them? Maybe something with a strap? I'm not sure, I don't know what I'd use them for, but I'm sure I can put them to good use. These also clip off. Actually, I think that is a watch, because you would pop the watch like that, and that's padded to not damage the back of the watch. But these all pop off, which I think is so good, because then you can, maybe you can see better when I show you like that, you can see the holes. But you can attach all your earrings with ease. So very clever. Stackers lead the way in their organization products. They amaze me. They don't just do jewelry cases, they do. My laptop bag is from Stackers. I told you my cable tidy. They just cover all areas to make that area of your life better. Oh, a butterfly's just flown in. Better organized without compromising on the style. So that's the pieces from Stackers. I'm sure you're going to see these styled up a lot over on my Instagram this summer. What do you think, Tommy? Tommy's looking at me. Which one do you like? Do you want one? Do you want one for all your jewellery? You don't need jewellery. You're perfect as you are. Hello, lovely boy. Oh my goodness, this peach is so juicy. I'm just back from the fruit man, and I accidentally dropped one of my bags, and I dropped this peach, so I'm eating it now. Firstly, look at the insides of this peach. It's absolutely incredible, the colour, and it is the most delicious peach I've possibly ever had. It's so good. It's literally dripping. That's how juicy it is. It's dripping down my hands. It's not even cold yet. Look how much it's dripping. It's not even cold, and I'm really, really enjoying it. Something I really love about Italy, my diet is predominantly fruit in the summer. It's that good that I just don't need anything else. Although this evening I will be making myself a lovely big salad. I bought a lovely lettuce, the lovely letuga. So I'm gonna have a nice lettuce, because you can see that my hair is up. It's boiling. Again. It is melting. And then I took my auntie's bags up to her house, so I'm gonna have a little breather. Tommy looks like he needs his lunch. I need my lunch, and then I want to show you guys the rest, but I don't know if it's just too much unboxing in one video, and also I don't know if I can put clothes on my body right now. What should I do, Tommy? What should I do? You'll be able to see Tommy just in the corner of the screen. Shall I do a few bits? Should I do a few bits? Is it too hot? It is too hot. I smell like a cow. And the easy option right now would be to give up. But actually, the easy option is doing this and it being out of my mind and being on schedule and living through the week without thinking, oh, I've still got to do that. I'm a great believer that when you need to do something, get it done ASAP, get it out of your mind, off your list, and then it's done. So I'm not going to do the whole lot, because I feel like it may be too much in one video anyway. Are you off? But I did want to show you the Nobody's Child pieces that I picked up. I have worn a few already because I couldn't help myself. You would have seen them in previous vlogs, but I did want to put them on with you and talk through them and show you the bits that I haven't shown you yet, because they're really, really lovely. Starting off with what may possibly be my most worn dress this summer. I saw this and fell head over heels. In fact, I was so in love. It comes in so many colours. I couldn't pick which colour or print to go with. I wanted them all, but I decided to go with the all white broderie anglais print. I don't own anything broderie anglais, and I'm a sucker for white dresses. I just love them. So I thought, play it safe. It will never go out of style, even though the other colours and there was a print that was beautiful. I could have had them all. I've paired the dress with my tan accessories casually. This is just how I would wear it. But of course white goes with anything. But I adore halter neck on me. I've always felt it's very flattering on me. It also means that I don't have to wear a bra and the ladies are in position. I just love it. And I've not had really anything halter neck for some time. So when I saw this, I was like, this is literally perfection. The fact that it comes in at the waist and then you have all of this fabric in the skirt, there's pockets. Yes, there is. It's incredible quality. It's 100% cotton. And of course, with a halter neck dress, you just get the most beautiful back. And in the summer, there is nothing better than having your back free. I don't know why, but I'm the type of person that I just can't have things. You've probably realised that I wear a lot of bandeau. I just have a thing about like things around my neck and my back. So this is ideal. There is the shearing at the back, so there's lots of space in the dress. I picked this up in a size 8 and it fits me perfectly. I could have gone with a size 6. I could have. I feel like it would have just been a little bit more nipped in, but I want the volume in the skirt. I don't want to lose that. And this is comfortable. This is very, very comfortable. So I would probably say stick to your size. I think this is called their Halle midi dress. Of course, I will link it below. But I've started with my favourite. I cannot wait to wear it. Even the bow that you get when you tie a halter neck, I adore it. In fact, wearing your hair up with it also looks so chic. I know exactly when I'm wearing this dress. You guys can probably guess. And I can't wait to wear it. I'll quickly give you a close-up of the detailing. It's just so well made. Oh, you have a zip also to get you in, and there's also a hook and eye there, which I haven't done because Stefania's not here. I'm doing it on my own. So there's one dress actually I don't know how I'm going to get into. We'll see how it goes. Now, I needed a few dresses in my wardrobe that felt a little bit more casual. Times have changed in the world, as we all know, and the same happened on the Amalfi Coast. So years and years ago when I was growing up, it was full-on parties all the time. You needed to have your wardrobe full of party wear, an event or a club or a festa every single night. In fact, some nights there was too many options. We had to pick one, or we had to jump from one to the other, to the other, to the other, as many as we could get into one night. It's not like that now. It's a little bit more relaxed, and there isn't so many, well, there isn't any parties. We don't have the sort of clubs that we did. They weren't full-on clubs, but how do I explain it? There were squares that would hold parties every Thursday. There was one of the beach clubs that used to hold a kind of nightclub vibe, beach club every Tuesday. That's all gone. What we do have now is like festas, so we can go to Amalfi on certain dates and watch acts and things like that. There used to be a nightclub called La Fricana. That, I think, well, it closed down. Then it opened up as a restaurant. I don't know where it's at now, but it's nothing like it used to be. It was a nightclub under the cave. It was incredible. And then there's Music on the Rocks, which is in Positano. And for those that live in Ravello, it's quite far to go for a night out. Although we do want to go one night. So the summer is filled more with having dinners at your friends, more casual evenings, maybe just sitting in the square or having a drink with friends, catching up. I'm waiting for like all the Italian English, like myself and Stefania, to come for the summer, because their families are from Ravello or Amalfi or Salerno, wherever they are. They will start to arrive over the next 2 months. So for things like that, I thought I don't want to feel too dressed up. I want to feel a bit more casual, even for the day, if I'm going somewhere, a bit more casual. And I saw this dress. It's called the Isabella dress. I love the name Isabella, by the way. And it is so pretty, so pretty. Stefania calls it the washer lady dress. She said it reminds her of ladies in the olden days, like our nonni basically, that you'd see hanging the washing. I don't know where she's got that from, but that's what it reminds her of. There is so many details to this dress. So the first thing that is so beautiful, you've got this lace on the neckline and it goes all the way around, even to the back. And I love the back because it's not high and it's not too low. It's really, really pretty. Then you have a tie, which I won't completely untie, but you can untie it and you can have it untied if you want. I can't, obviously, for obvious reasons. And then you have this elasticated waist. So There's lots in the waist, which makes it super, super comfortable and super, super flattering. Then a lovely full skirt. I would have liked a tiny bit more in the skirt, but that's just me. Pockets, which is perfect for our tissues. That's what I use my pockets for. But yeah, it's just so beautiful. And the print is this very subtle floral, and I love that. I love the toned down colours. I think it's beautiful. So you have yellow in there, and then a very muted green, and then a kind of like taupe as part of the leaves and the branches, and that's really it. The dress is ivory, it's not white, so adding to the quality. I have this on in a size 8. I wouldn't size down and I wouldn't size up. The only thing I would say about this dress, so I've had to put a bra on because there is a lot of fabric in the bust area, and I have a big bust, so you think I could fill this out, but I haven't filled it out, and I've had to put a bra on. And also I feel like the straps are slightly longer. However, I have small shoulders. I don't know any other way to put it, but it's quite normal that straps sort of fall off on me and I have to have them altered. So if you are a bit more, maybe it's my posture, maybe I need to stand better. But yeah, with a bra, absolutely fine, and I've got a comfortable bra on, and at times I suppose I could wear a bra at summer, but I adore this. It is the perfect casual summer dress. I did actually wear it in the vlog where we celebrated my birthday, and I went to my friend's house for dinner, and that's exactly how I intended to use the dress. I'm just wondering, maybe there's a little bit more in the straps, because you could possibly wear it a bit off the shoulder. It does give that style, doesn't it? Maybe that's why, because it stays in place. The more I wear this dress, the more I fall in love with it. And I have to say, this detailing on the neckline, this lace, like it's a thick cotton lace, I just think it's so beautiful. Even the bust area, it's just very flattering. The cut is forward, not off to the side. Often I find that clothing spreads my bust that way, whereas this is very much, I don't know if you can see, it's very forward, sort of makes them look a bit more narrow, which I think is much more flattering, in my opinion. Another dress I picked up as a casual summer day dress, and I loved the florals on this. I think the blue embroidered flowers are just so sweet, and it's perfect for what I had in mind. Another midi dress. I love my midi dresses, but it is cinched in at the waist. This is buttoned at the front. It's not functional, it's just design, and it's beautiful. Simple scoop neck, nice thick straps, and a higher back, because I thought for the days where it's slightly cooler, like for example after the storm, even though the days are still making me melt, the evenings are cold. Can you believe it? I had a jumper on last night. So if I was heading out, then I would want my back a little bit more covered if I'm going to be slightly colder. I did pick this up, I don't know why, but in a size 6. No idea why I've done that. I'm glad I did, because I think a size 8 would be too big. I'm not wearing a bra, and it's giving me so much in the bust. It's giving me a lift, it's giving me volume. It's amazing. Pockets, like with all of their dresses, 100% cotton. All these dresses I haven't mentioned are double lined, by the way. Another very, very pretty dress, in my opinion. Nobody's child always get it so right, don't they? Also to mention, the waist has a different cut than what I've seen, but it kind of like narrows the waist, which is lovely, if you can see. I love the upholstered buttons. I think it's such, all of these details just come together and create the prettiest dress. I have one more thing to show you, and it is a blazer. So I'm going to have to prepare myself mentally to put this on, because I am melting, but I'm going to do it because it is the most beautiful blazer. I've been looking for a white blazer for summer for possibly my whole life. I bought one in my life when I just used to shop high street, and I never wore it. I never liked it, didn't feel good, cut wasn't very good. I think with blazers, the cut and the tailoring is very, very important. And I saw this one in Nobody's Child. It's perfection. I don't know if you can see Tommy. He's decided to sit right in the middle Now you'll have to bear with me because I don't have all of my wardrobe with me for obvious reasons, but I would wear the blazer sort of like this. I think this goes, I think what I need is a top to go with this skirt. I adore this skirt, I love the colour. I can't quite find the top for it, but anyway, it's all about the blazer. You can see already effortlessly the blazer collar is lifting, and I think, sorry Tommy, oh sorry, did I step on you? I think that already elevates this blazer. It is so beautiful. The fabric has a sheen to it, but not that horrible sheen. It just elevates it, it makes it more of a dressy blazer. I love the length of the blazer. I think that this length on me is just the most flattering. You can see the tailoring on the back of the blazer has been done to sort of accentuate the shape of a feminine back. So that's really lovely, because normally I get that bulking on the back of a blazer and it can look a little bit, or it can make me look a little bit dumpy. So I love that. I think just all of the tailoring on the blazer as a whole is perfection. The buttons are upholstered, as you can see, covered in the same fabric, which I love. I am wearing this in a size UK 8. Would I size, actually, you know what, I could size up another size. However, there is a lot in the hip area, as you can see. So my worry would be if I sized up, it would be too much. I don't think I'd ever wear it buttoned up. I mean, I can button it up. My issue is always my bust to waist ratio. That's always the thing with me, because if I get a blazer for my bust, it needs to be a size 12, and if I get a blazer for my waist, it's a size 6. So I kind of have to just be somewhere in the middle, which is why I got an 8. Actually, that is, I must have lost some weight here in Italy already, but that, perfect, stick to your size. I have a weird bust to waist ratio, but for dressy summer nights, even in the winter though, I'm going to get so much use out of this. I think it's perfect, and it's filled a huge gap in my wardrobe. Every time I'm going out, I always just think I really need a more of a dressy classic blazer, and yeah, I found it. I think it's called the Valerie blazer, but I need to get this off because I'm melting. It's so hot. Tommy's looking at me like I'm mad. But that's everything from Nobody's Child. I did have a few more pieces to show you from another brand, but I'll do that in another video. Everything that I have shown you today I will link, of course, in the description box below for you. You can also head over to my LTK, where I link all of our outfits and more. And that's like, if you don't know what LTK is almost like a social media just for outfits. It's only outfits. Everything's linked. It's super easy to use. I love LTK. So I'll pop that there for you also. I am going to tidy up because the house looks like a bomb city. It always happens when I do these types of videos. And then I'm going to have some dinner, and then I'm going to tidy the house because Stefania is on her way back. I need to pick her up after, and I just wanted to come in and chill.